Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Enjoy Your Life, the podcast. I'm your host, Meryl Wynn. Today, I have a very special guest with me. She is not only a friend of mine, but she is my sister, and I'm super excited. Her name is Meryl Wynn. She is a mother. She is a first lady. She is the wife of my brother. I don't know how she does it, but God bless her. And we're going to be talking a little bit about her weight loss journey and how far she's come and all those kinds of things. So, Meryl, how are you today?
Hi, I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Um,
Wonderful.
Also, Meryl is from South Africa, so she has an accent, which
Hey.
I've always loved. But we're going to talk, like I said, a little bit about her weight loss journey. So, Meryl, talk to us. Tell us what made you want to lose weight and what your goals were and different things like that.
Oh my goodness, I am a mother of two very energetic boys. So they wake me up at 6 a.m. in the morning. They want to play from sunrise to sunset. So it got to a point where I was running out, running after them, playing outside, but I was running out of breath and chasing them, getting tired, doing things around the house, multitasking, doing stuff around the house. And it got to a point where I was like, okay, for them, for myself, for my well-being, to be able to give them my best, I have to get to a place where I'm not just losing weight, but I am mentally fit and well-rounded to where I could give them what they need in return. As far as my energy, as far as me teaching them the things that they need to know. So that's one of the things that contributed to this journey and this lifestyle change that I began on January 11th, 2018.
Nice. So when you came to this decision and you sat yourself down and was like, okay, I need to make a change, what were the initial steps that you took in order to lose weight?
Oh my goodness, I had to make up my mind. I think I started in October 2017 when I made the decision that I would start on January 11th with the whole journey. I gave myself time to and I made up my mind. There's nothing stronger than a made up mind to do or not to do something. So I had to make up in my mind that, you know what, I'm not just going to do this for a month. I'm not going to do this for 3, but I'm going to make this my lifestyle and continue achieving every goal that I set before myself.
Wow. Now, Meryl, you are a mother, as you stated, you are a wife, you are a first lady, so you're building a church, you're building people, you're going after souls, and on top of all of that, you have to maintain your own spirituality. You have to make sure that you're strong enough mentally and spiritually to balance all of these other things out. What is some advice that you would give to someone who wants to lose weight, who wants to find that balance and be healthy, but they're juggling all of these different things? What kind of advice would you give to someone in that position?
Before you're able to achieve anything, you have to make sure that you are in a position to give everything in your life, every aspect of your life, the best version of you. You can't give to anybody or anything if you're empty. So you have to make sure that you have the strength, you're rested, you are encouraged spiritually, you are your well-being and your mental state is in a balance to where you could give and not feel drained, and give and not feel like you have nothing left to give. The word of God says it's not by might nor by power, but it's by your spirit. There's nothing that we could do on our own. So we have to, seek God for that strength, seek God for that wisdom in order to pursue the things we have to pursue in our lives, giving 100%. A lot of the times we are empty because we've given so much, and we give 5% here and there. We give what we can, and we have nothing left, and we don't give our times to recoup ourselves time to recuperate and revive our spirits and our minds. So it's definitely making sure that you are in a place where you could give your best and give 100%.
So with all of that in mind, what are some effective habits or the first steps that a person can take in doing that?
Really having time to meditate, having time to yourself, having time to read your word, having time to really write down your goals, giving your time set aside from everything that you have to do, everything that you are aspiring to do. Like you mentioned, wife, first lady, mother, all of these things. I also want to go into real estate. I also want to look into business. There's still things that I want to do. So in order to get there, I really have to take some time away. Make sure you take time away for yourself. Get your nails done. Do whatever you need to do to really build yourself up. That's one of the first steps that I took. The second step I took was stepping back and evaluating my time, taking into consideration where I put my time, who I give my time to, really disciplining your mind and your management. Your time management is so valuable because once time is gone, you cannot get it back. So that's one of the things that I try to really manage my time now. And once you get to that point, you get a whole different perspective of everything. So the third thing is your perspective starts to change on how you view things. You become more conscious and aware of the actions you take, the words you speak, who you spend your time with, and what you do throughout the day. So I would say those are the three steps that I've really taken to get to this point. I haven't arrived yet, but I'm getting there.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, I know personally, because obviously I talk to you all the time and I see everything about your life. But one thing that I want to do is, you've been meal prepping and your meal preps look incredible, girl. I've been doing mine like day by day, but I'm trying to get on your level where I can plan my stuff out for the entire week and everything looks good and everything is wonderful. So of all your new recipes and your new meals that you've been trying out, what are some of your favorites that you've had?
Oh goodness, I tried out this Greek Alfredo the other day. Low calories, low carbs. It is so good. I made that with some spaghetti squash. You could use spaghetti squash, some zucchini noodles with some grilled chicken. Oh, it is so good.
Yes!
That is one of my favorite. And then the teriyaki bowl.
So you're about to cook for me, right?
Oh my goodness, yes. When you come out here, the teriyaki bowl, all of these, delicious things that I enjoy. That's one of the things too. You have to enjoy your food and have fun while you're doing it. Don't let it be bland, because then it gets boring and then you start craving, candy and everything. So make your meals interesting and fun.
Right.
So those are two of my favorite meals that I really enjoy.
Oh, that sounds really, really good. So I myself have been kind of working on losing weight. I'm not as successful as you because you just bossing it up here. But I noticed that it has done something for me mentally. It, like you said, it disciplines you, and you have to be in a place where you're focused and where you're determined enough so that you can be consistent with it. Because you can, like you said, you made up your mind. You can say today, oh, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to start working out tomorrow. And tomorrow comes. And if you haven't disciplined your mind enough, then you kind of just skip past and say, well, maybe the next day, maybe the next day. But in addition to developing this discipline and developing this mental strength, are there any other traits that you have recently possessed with this journey that you've been on?
Oh, there's so many things. Really just looking and examining your body. You get so interested in finding out the almost the science of it. So I've been researching and finding out what the body is and what God created our temple to do and to be, and the different muscles we have, and the different the biology that comes with all of it. So I think it's really enhanced my knowledge of the body as well. I did take biology in high school, but this is a whole different level if you're applying it to your life. So I think that has really, really given me a whole different excitement as well, is because, when I'm lifting a weight, I understand what it's doing. So it gives you a whole different insight and excitement about what it is. So that's one of the things that I've really adapted, and really taken on. Is the research and the science of it all. It's amazing what God created our bodies to do.
Wow. See, and eating right and working out doesn't have to be boring, like you said. It can be fun. You have to love it. You have to be excited about it. Right. You have to look forward to it. Otherwise, you will just give up. You'll look at it and be like, well, what's the use? I actually, right before we started this podcast, we went to this cupcake place on the Strip. And I was so tempted, and it was like, just try it, just a little bit. But I said to myself, I've come so far, and I've made so much progress, and I'm on this 30-day challenge where you can't have all kinds of things, and all I've had is water, and I haven't had any sweets and sugar and all that. So I've been doing really good, and like I said, you really do develop this mental strength that it's like, man, I've come this far. I'm not going to turn back. I can't afford to mess up all my progress, so, you got to enjoy it. You got to love it, and you got to make it something you look forward to. So
absolutely. And you know what? It's not, and the fact is, it's not going to be easy. There's days during this process I broke down because I was so upset that I had let myself get to a place where I had to work so hard to get back to where I wanted to be. So it's not going to be easy. There's going to be tears, there's going to be frustration, but it comes down to how bad do you want it? Are you going to dwell in that frustration and those disappointments, or are you going to move forward? And it's about moving forward and enjoy it. Give yourself a reward sometimes, reward yourself with not always with food, but a new shirt, or a new I saw something on Instagram that said every time you work out, put $1 in a jar. And then at the end of the month, buy yourself some outfits with whatever was in the jar. So I'm like, I am going to start that, and change your perspective to what your reward can be, and like I said, it's not going to be easy. But you constantly have to discipline yourself every day and like you said, make it exciting. Have people around you that make it exciting on your social media or your blogs. Or look up people that enjoy it. Connect with the right people that feed into your hunger for to better yourself.
Yes. Speaking of that, I have a bookmark that I came up with. I have a few different bookmarks that I came up with on Instagram. I have one that has different workouts that I want to try. I have another one that's called Don't Quit. I think it's called it's either Don't Quit or Don't Stop. But I have a bunch of pictures in there of people who show their before and after pictures of their goals. So anytime I feel like I don't want to work out, or I want to give up, or I just want to go ahead and have this or that, I go in that bookmark tab and I look at all the people who have come far. And a lot of them, I'm not super huge, I've never really been, but I see people who were 300 pounds, who worked so hard to get to this place. And I'm like, man, if they can do it, certainly I can. Certainly my workout time right now is worth it. Certainly me pushing back, and not wanting certain things on my plate is worth it. So like you said, surround yourself with that. Make Pinterest boards, get some Instagram bookmarks, do some screenshots in your phone, get some inspirational quotes, whatever. I think that's an amazing idea.
Absolutely. And put together, make sure when you wake up in the morning, that's the first thing you see.
Mm.
Make sure when you wake up, you're not filling yourself with negativity or looking at a Burger King picture or looking at pizza. Make
Right.
sure you wake up and see something that's going to inspire you to maintain whatever you're doing and developing that day.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me
You're
today, Meryl.
very welcome. I had so much fun.
Yeah, me too. Thank you
I
so
enjoyed
much.
it.
Well, this is Enjoy Your Life, so I'm glad.
Yes. Yes.
But thank you to those tuning in. I hope that you got something out of this and that you'll share it with a friend and take some of the advice that you heard here tonight.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of Enjoy Your Life, the podcast. I'm your host, Meryl Wynn. Make sure that you tune in every Monday for a new episode. We are on Spotify. I keep saying Spotify, but we're not on Spotify. Maybe I'm speaking by faith. But Enjoy Your Life can be found on SoundCloud, on Stitcher, and on the iTunes podcast app. So make sure you check that out. Remember that I love you and God loves you so much more. We will check you in the next podcast. God bless.